Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's another edition of 3D Graphy News with another expert in 3D materials. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so important that the entire value chain needs to be understood. Myself, I'm Dr. Shibu John, Managing Editor of 3D Graphy News, and also a key respondent and promoter for 3D technology in the country with a platform called 3D Graphy. And also now that we are also promoting printing for all the respondents and industry across sectors called 3D GEM 2023, which is to be held in IIT Bombay on the 9th and 10th of December. So today I have a great opportunity to connect with you all with Mr. Vignesh, who is a material expert and also the owner of Savir Matrix Nano Private Limited, which is a company indigenously manufacturing these materials in the country, and they have a range of materials to deal with for sectors like aerospace and defense and medical and dental. So it will be very interesting to know the kind of formulation that they've done, instituted this center here in Hyderabad, and very well researched and certified in terms of what all needs to be taken care of. So let me introduce you all to Vignesh. Yeah, hi Vignesh. A very good afternoon to you. So just also wanted to understand from you, Vignesh, where did it all start, in terms of getting into materials? And what we understand is indigenously making this needs a lot of research and development, a lot of efforts in the course, and also multi-materials in 3D printable space that we are actually in when it comes to a company like yours. Where did it all start and how was the story and the journey, please?
Thank you, Shibu, for this opportunity to explain the journey to 3D Graphy. We actually started this journey somewhere back in 2013, where Mr. Sandeep and Sanjay, my partners, wanted to do something innovative in nanotechnology. So we were the first companies back in 2013 where we came up to doing nano materials using induction coupled plasma, which were spherical particles of metals, metal oxides, metal carbides, used in biomedical and agricultural applications only back then, for at the size ranges of 20 nanometers to 50 nanometers to 100 nanometers. Then coming around in 2015, 2016, I came to a thought saying that why don't we come up with an idea where we do micron size materials for the advanced manufacturing industries, for maybe MIM, HIP and AM. So that's when our journey started in 2015 as a company to focus on to the material development for AM in micron size sphericals. So making spherical powders had already been an expertise where we were doing it in the nano scale. So scaling it up to the micron was not hard for us. So we started doing it. The first material we started was with titanium, because titanium was something which we were focusing in the nano, which was close to our precious metal alloys like silver and gold also. So back in 2015 when we started developing, it took us almost close to 1 year to develop the material protocols, and we standardized the chain, meanwhile taking Tecna's support and help. Tecna has been our partner in the journey, whose materials we were earlier supplying and machines we supply. So Tecna had been a key role in also supporting us with the know-how, knowledge on how these machines and aspects work. We in 2017 officially started selling our first material and qualifying with OEMs. So our first material that was in market was titanium. Then we came up with composites and alloys of titanium. Then we came up with another process to make new alloys called as molten salt. So we started casting, crushing and then spheroidizing. So this journey kept building with improving and making the needs to see how customized powders can be got into the market. Because as we understood that the need for standard material was growing, but the vendors or the manufacturing industries for customized materials was falling short. So there were many industries which wanted to do new material developments for additive manufacturing for new applications, which were not being done. And my main agenda was also to see how indigenously these processes can be done, even the alloying, the raw material aspects and the spheroidization, to make the Make in India aspect more promotable. Because importing has been a challenging task in case of AM and AM powders. So we chose these methods and aspects to improve indigenous production and reduce the imports, which overall reduces the cost of additive manufacturing when the cost of raw material or the powders also reduce. We also came up with an idea that most R&Ds need smaller batches. If you have to import, you need to import a bulk batch. But if you have to procure it indigenously, you can also come up with small packet sizes.
NAS 30 kilowatt powders periodization system, which is installed with Savir Matrix Nano at NCAM here. So this is a complete inert gas induction atomization system, which works on an RF induction mechanism, where you have all your inert gases on this panel, and it's completely semi-automatic, controlled by a PLC. In the front, you have a powder feeder and a wire feeder which can be used on the top, so you can feed your powders and wires. So any alloyed shredded powders, milled powders of any kind, irregular shape, can be fed through the feeder on the top. Then you have Techna's patented plasma torch that is here. This is Techna's patented plasma torch, which creates and generates plasma that can go up to a temperature of 10,000 degrees centigrade and melts every metal to its ionic state. Later you have your cyclone filters and collectors that cool down the powders to form they give you a linear cooling in this chambers and channels, making it form spherical powders, and your fine powders are collected at the bottom of your machine. These are our finished goods. We have your CP titanium, your titanium 64 for DED, then your orthopedic titanium, Orthoron TI, cobalt chrome for your dental applications, your aerospace grade titanium 653 alloys. So these are all, as there you have SS316. As you see, major production is various sizes of titanium and various applications of titanium that are being consistently being done here. So this is our team. He's Mr. Umakant. He's into additive manufacturing applications, who uses these powders to define the powder applications and its printability, its mechanical properties, and all the establishing parameters are being done by him.
Some of the materials, Leo, if you can quickly share, what is in store.
Yeah, definitely. You can see we have SS grade alloys, SS304 L, which is at 5315 micrometer. We also have aluminum alloys, which is AL7075. We have also with us cobalt chromium tungsten, UCRW 5315 again. These are our standard set of powders. Along with us, we have our own specific grade of medical grade powder, which is Orthodon TI, which is a dental application titanium type 64 powder, which we have tailored specifically for our customers in dental industry.
So, Vignesh, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now in the additive manufacturing space?
So as of today, we have been able to produce over 3 to 4 tons and supply. So we are looking to see that we are expanding our facility with new machineries. We are adding 2 more machines to our plant, giving us more scope. So I would see somewhere down the line in 5 years, I should have a requirement close to, if I project it geometrically also, I should be requiring to have a production capacity of 30 tons a year for AM from 5 tons what is as of today.
Yeah, hi. And now, Vignesh, thank you so much for your complete interview. I would also want to know from you, and how is this formation with NCAM, and how is it benefiting Matrix Nano as a company?
So NCAM has incubated us since the month of June, where we are here for the indigenous powder production and its marketing. So NCAM has been clearly playing a lead role in development of new alloys, giving us both technical as well as a business lead aspect. So where we are having a mutual understanding, where NCAM is monitoring us or mentoring us, more than monitoring us, mentoring us to see how we perform better in the market successfully, able to reach the right clientele. So NCAM is acting as a platform and bridge to various technical sessions, clientele interviews, discussions and programs which they are conducting with us and for us. Meanwhile, they are also giving us reach and leads to new clients to whom we can sell our products or do the customization of alloys for. So which is actually giving me the added advantage is more than me selling my regular alloys, I'm having an open freedom to work with more research and development organizations where I'm able to sell more number of customized alloys which are need of the hour.
Okay.
So which way both the AM, the printing industry is also being helped of by having a better availability of customized alloy, and I'm also able to know that which part of the industry requires what kind of an alloy.
Okay. So, Ms. Anjali, can you just give a broad understanding to the viewers in terms of how this formation is going to help the incubated companies?
Yeah, so first of all, I'd like to talk about the initiative that we did. We started our cohort of startup incubation from June 2023. So this program is titled Technology Research and Innovation Program in Additive Manufacturing, or Tripraman. Tripraman means in Sanskrit three-dimensional. So from scores of startups that we received pan-India, we've selected 6 startups. And what we saw, what we wanted in this initiative was to have across the value chain of additive manufacturing startups which are doing work in materials, design and software, OEMs and applications. So, and with respect to how this initiative is going to help them, like Matrix Nano, Mr. Vignesh, the CEO of Matrix Nano mentioned, there are various steps which we are initiating in this niche effort of ours. First of all, we are helping them with technical mentorship from the government and from the industry. Second thing, to help them scale up, we are giving them mentoring for go-to-market strategy, for helping them patenting, also helping them reimburse their costs through seed funding, and to helping them through various networking initiatives. We have technical conferences for various segments like the medical conference, like AM Tech Expo, wherein these startups are given exposure and also stall space, and it gives them a plethora of opportunity to network with clients both in India and globally. This is how we are helping and taking our initiative forward.
Thank you so much, Ms. Anjali, and for the detailed thought in terms of that you have shared of the initiative that NCAM has been working in this direction, and also wishing Vignesh also a great association with you going forward. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you.